Welcome to another World War II Model Guy episode. My name is Dylan, and today we're going to be looking at the Airfix 1/72nd scale Hawker Hurricane Mk IIc, which is from the Airfix BBMF or Battle of Britain Memorial Fighter Collection, featuring 4 Spitfires and 1 Hurricane. Today we're going to be building the Hawker Hurricane, so enjoy. Okay, so this kit is a kit I've always wanted to get. The Fighter Collection kit was not always available and it's really expensive to find on eBay, but I managed to find this exact Hawker Hurricane kit from the set, and it was about $6.99 on eBay, and it was actually at a really good price, so I decided to buy it. This kit was part of the Royal Air Force Battle of Britain Memorial BBMF Fighter Collection, released by Airfix in 2009, which was an old tool, which had some old tool Spitfires and Hurricane, which is the one I built. So it had only one Hawker Hurricane in it, and it had a Spitfire Mk IIb and the later variant of the Spitfire. And it was actually the plane that I decided to build was flown at a Battle of Britain Memorial flight at RAF Coningsby in 2009, and it was flown, but the plane was originally flown by Pilot Officer HAC Bert Wilson of Number 17 Squadron in September 1940 during the Battle of Britain. So let's take a look at the contents of the kit. So when I got it from the post, it came in a jiffy bag, and it had it was in a plastic seal bag, which was actually really nice because it kept parts safe and that. So it contained 4 plastic sprues featuring the wings, the back stabilizers, propellers, upper wing, lower wing, and both sides of the fuselage, which is basically like a stereotypical old Airfix kit. It also contained a clear plastic canopy, which was a separate part if you wanted to have the kit as with the landing gear down, so if it's like on the ground. The components were extremely detailed, even though it was an old Airfix Hawker Hurricane. The upper wings had cannons attached to it, but because I wanted to make it as a Hawker Hurricane Mk I, just cut it off because it wasn't accurate as the image on the box art, as well as the real life Hawker Hurricane itself. So I basically decided to cut it off. It wasn't that bad. I just cut it off, and it was actually really easy to cut off. It didn't even need like a lot of sanding and just cut it. It was fine actually. Note that I started to prepare the kit, so I painted the propeller black with Rebel Schwartz number 8 aqua color, which is basically the equivalent of Humboldt 33 matte black. I even super glued some components like the landing gear on the underside of the wings, which is a bit visible. But yeah, looking at the decals, the fuselage roundels for the RAF roundels are all separate decals, which I feel like it requires some gloss varnish to secure it in place, which I would do after applying the decals. It had all the components. It had all the decal components. It had some red taped gun barrel things. I'm not sure what it's called, but they're used to visualize the gun barrel areas. So it was actually it's really nice to have that as a decal instead of painting it. You have the wing roundels and the tail flags, which were stereotypical on the real Hawker Hurricane. Okay, so here is the completed Hawker Hurricane by Pilot Officer HAC Bert Wilson of Number 17 Squadron, as mentioned. Overall, the kit was really nice and had really crisp and detailed panel lines, but there were a few downsides to the kit. The first downside was that the cockpit had barely any detail, so it only contained the seat, the instrument panel, which had no decals, and just the control stick, which had a lot flashed on it, which I'll get onto that. And it really needed. If Airfix wanted to make another Fighter Collection kit, I suggest they use a Hawker Hurricane, which is a new tool from either the starter sets that they sent out, which they released a while ago. But yeah, I don't mind if it's an old tool, but just wanted a new tool kit, a new tool Hawker Hurricane in a collection kit in the future. Another downside to this kit was the decals, where the roundels were basically separate decals, which you had to form to make the full roundel. So the full yellow, blue, navy blue, white, and red roundel. But apart from that, I managed to get it all in place and put gloss varnish all over it. Another downside was there was a fair bit of flash, which wasn't that bad to clean up, but it basically showed how old this kit was. But apart from that, it was actually a really, really brilliant kit. Thank you for watching, guys. Be sure to like and subscribe for future content. Also follow my Instagram. It is on the screen right now and will also be down below in the description. So thanks for watching, guys, and see ya.